Hi guys, and welcome back again to the Tech YouTube channel and to another edition of our gaming PC build video, first in this new year of 2015 and with a budget below $400. Although it can be a bit tricky to build with such a low amount of funds, we managed to get the best out of it even with few bucks under that $400 budget. Basically, with this system you will be able to play MOBA games like Dota 2 or League of Legends at 1080p with high settings and high frame rate, or other games like Counter-Strike Global Offensive, Battlefield 4, Crysis 3, Far Cry 4, Dragon Age Inquisition on medium to high settings and a decent frame rate. Also with this build you will get a good base for future graphics card upgrade, especially as we went with 4-core CPU, because as you may know, many developers are pushing away from the 2-core CPU support as a minimum requirement for the latest games and bumping it to at least 4 cores. So let's begin and start off with one of the main components, the CPU. Here we picked up the well-known Athlon X4 860K with the unlocked multiplier for overclocking, the successor of the ever so popular Athlon X4 760K. For the price of 70 bucks, it's really hard to find anything compelling as it, and that's even $20 lower than when it started to sell for the first time. Although you could pick out the G3258 instead of it, as the Intel Pentium one has better IPC performance and it can get you a frame or two more, bearing in mind that you are losing the support for all those current and future games that require minimum of 4 cores. Of course, you will find some workarounds and examples for those games to work on 2-core CPUs, but it's just not worth it in our opinion. Austin Evans had a pretty good take on it, you can check his video in the description down below or click on the annotation. All in all, both CPU go back and forwards across the testing board, both having their pros and cons. And if you still prefer Intel more, you can pick out the G3258 and a B85 based motherboard for the pretty much same amount of money. We also put in an alternative Intel build into our description. Moving to the motherboard, here we chose the ASRock Micro ATX board that is capable of overclocking and has a decent amount of ports on it and even 4 RAM slots, which can be a rare sight on a micro ATX board with such a low price. For the RAM, we chose the cheapest 1600MHz single stick of 8GB of RAM from Kingston Value series. You can choose the 2x4GB set for about $5 more, so you can get dual channel RAM working, but there is literally no performance gain with that, so we stick with this solution. For hard drive, here we have the well-known Western Digital Caviar Blue 1TB model, supporting great price to performance ratio in cases where you don't have a budget for both the SSD and a dedicated storage drive. For the graphics card to fit the budget, we went with the Sapphire's R7 260X. As we said, this card has good enough performance for any game in 1080p resolution on medium to high settings. If your budget allows it, and since we didn't max out both Intel or AMD scenarios, there is between $15 to $30 gap before reaching the $400 mark, and here with a little bit of bigger investment, you can go with something a bit stronger like R7 265 or even an R9 270 or 270X. As for the power supply, we went with the well-known choice of the Corsair CX series model with a power output of 430 watts. This will be more than enough for our build and even for future graphics card upgrades. Last component is of course the case, and here we chose the Fractal Design Core 1000 USB 3 edition. This is a clean and really good looking micro ATX case, which will probably appeal to most of you on account of its neutral design. It's also very compact in dimensions due to the fact that it's a micro ATX case, but despite of that it has a lot of features and room in it considering its size. As you can notice, a lot has changed in the past years, and now we are slowly getting more and more performance for our money, and that is what matters the most for us, to end customers and users. All in all, today even a budget of below $400 can really bring you a lot on the table, especially gaming wise. That's it guys for this build. Thank you once again for watching another edition of our gaming PC build guide within the budget of below $400 for the month February 2015. Remember, prices may and will vary even if it's just one day. Be sure to tell us your thoughts or questions about this build in the comment section below. Share us your personal component picks and what you would like to see us build in regards of different price points except this one. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up if you like this video, and of course be sure to subscribe to the Tech YouTube channel for more content like this, or you can check out our other videos from before.